No, okay, thank you. So good morning to your viewers. Good morning to you. You made a point that the University of Ghana is striking on the 10th. It's not University of Ghana striking.
No, I'm saying the national, but there's been an issue with the $1,600 that you supposedly from the University of Ghana agreed with the other side and all of that. Can you give us some clarity on that?
Well, so basically, a memorandum of understanding was signed by our negotiating team to agree on some $1,600 US dollars payable in 2024 as research allowance. Our constitution says that when the negotiation team goes to sign anything, they must come and receive validation from members. So when members met, we voted to reject that. And then we were insisting that that should be captured by our national in the kinds of rationale that they may be articulating as being the reason why we want to go on strike. In fact, it's purely an internal matter where I just Legon at the point in time I decided to go on strike solely on this rejection on the 3rd. But there were some negotiations and discussions internally that made us resign our decision and to say we are going to join our national in going on strike on 10th. And the reasons for doing so will be articulated in a communique that I believe should come out this evening or early tomorrow morning.
But you can confirm that your conditions of service are in there as one of the reasons, just to end the conversation.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's purely about the fact that our salary cannot take us anywhere. Conditions of service are poor. Negotiations have not yielded much. Okay. Timelines and agreements which have not been respected and adhered to. So basically, people are frustrated. And it's gotten to that time where it's going to be now. I don't think any amount of persuasion or sugar-coated words would get people to resign their decision. I think that we must generally as a nation be seeking to be talking about equity in our pay structure. Without equity in our pay structure, there would be we cannot have industrial harmony. And without industrial harmony, governance cannot even be carried, as in a country. Okay. And so it is always sad. Recently, I heard the Minister for Employment and Labor Relations saying it publicly that they have increased salary by 7%, salary of public sector workers by 7%. And I asked myself, but so what is the increment of salary and conditions of service, of what the increment rate and level of conditions of service of Article 71 office holders? Right. It's on the average about 70%. Right. So you can't give the owners of the money 7% and give caretakers 70%. And when we talk about it, somebody says it's a constitutional matter. Is the Constitution a Bible? The Constitution is not a Bible. And as thinking beings in a thinking society, we've got the right to challenge constitutional content. That is how come the 1992 Constitution was subjected to a review. It is not a Bible. And so politicians cannot hide behind that discriminatory provisions in the Constitution and ask us to tighten our belts while they will eat, their tummy will blossom and they will really be losing their belt. You cannot ask us to tighten our belts whilst you chop and your stomach will blossom.
Prof, tomorrow, God willing, after tonight's or this evening's meeting, then I'm sure we'll have a lot more to chew on.
You don't have much time. There are so many things that we can interpret, but you don't have much time. Right. Let this be known that this is not something against anybody. It is, we are not, I've always said, we are not anti-government. We are not pro-opposition. What we are for is for a better condition of service. I think teachers have been calm, they've been patient, they've been quiet for far too long. If you push human being to a wall, he doesn't go through the wall, he bounces back at you.